Good afternoon, everyone, from the great state of Wyoming. We're going to talk today about a few things that have only broken during our 3.5 years of full-timing out of our fifth wheel. We're not going to talk about maintenance, things that we would recommend replacing, stuff like that, just things that have broken. Kenai's going to be my little helper. So we'll start right here with the door, the front door, the only door. This, I guess, a door latch, outside door latch. It broke, but I replaced it, but I got the 4-inch, I think. I need the 6-inch or 3-inch.
Sure,
I need the 6-inch latch.
It doesn't latch really well.
But hey, it
latches, but it's
it
not
does, but sometimes
what
it will
it
kind of
should.
slide off. And then over here, Bryce will open up the propane compartment, is where the passenger side front leg is. So these legs came shooting down. I don't know what's inside the leg itself. I don't know if it's, I'm thinking it's a couple big hex nuts that are tacked on to the frame, and there's a piece of all thread that kind of lowers it up and down, but I'd like to eventually cut one open just to kind of see for myself. But it came shooting down while we were in Bowling, Texas for a job, and we replaced those. We went onto the NRVTA website and found a reputable RV technician to replace them, and that was around $1,100, and it took about a week for them just to get the parts, and then 3 hours to replace. But we're very thankful that those are fixed and replaced.
We tried to do it ourselves, but there came to a point where we just needed to find someone because
these you're typically not going to find at a trailer store on major freeways, stuff like that, and other businesses online might be kind of difficult to get them quickly. Might be where they have like a dealer network. But
they've been fine so far.
Oh yeah, they've been great.
So
we haven't had
that's
any.
What's broke.
They hold our camper up.
Yes, they do hold our camper
here
up.
we'll walk around here.
So this is the other one. Both of them had to be replaced. And then we go under.
We go under. Yes, I forgot. Almost forgot. We're going under the camper.
Kenai, you're going under.
The gray tank has a crack in it.
Yep. If you watched our third video.
Probably still there. It has been, yes, third video. I've replaced it.
Well, you haven't replaced the tank.
I have not replaced the tank, but I've replaced Flex Seal over the gray tank crack. Virginia was the third time.
Yeah, so we did.
Yes, third time.
We did.
We did it in Bowling, Texas when it happened first.
Yes, but we used JB Weld, and that didn't work.
It didn't last.
No, it lasted about 6 months.
And then the Flex Seal
lasted the best. I forgot where that happened at again. We were on the road somewhere. That was in Texas at Glen Rose.
It was. And came across the Flex Seal and it worked great. But what I didn't do is I didn't go up far enough for the crack. And so that's that. I think eventually it'll probably be a tank replacement, which shouldn't be that difficult to do.
Moving on.
Next is the water heater. All right, let's talk about our water heater. The original one was I don't think it was a 16-gallon, but let's just go with 12-gallon. I think it was a 12-gallon water heater, standard one you'd find at a home. It was able to run off of electric or propane. Our original one had a crack in the bottom of it. In Arizona, I replaced it myself.
It cost
$550, I think, almost $600, and I did that myself. And then that one cracked while we were in Texas at the job in Bowling, and it cracked again because I think the water froze in the bottom of it whenever we were either transporting it, or I don't really recall why it happened, but anyway, the porcelain cracked. So we called a technician to come and install this tankless water heater. Now, this tankless water heater, I was not there to install it. The technician installed it. Who installed it? I wasn't there. I was working. If I had been there and known what he was going to be installing, I would have not had it installed. This is for a home, a tiny cabin, more like a tiny cabin, kind of tiny home kind of style water heater, tankless water heater. It is hooked up to 50 amps, so it takes a lot of amperage. You have to run on a 50 amp. I highly don't recommend it. I don't feel safe about it. It's worked for 1.5 years now, so that's great, but it just kind of doesn't really set me at ease that well. But what I'm looking forward to this winter, so we can start boondocking more, is a tankless water heater. There are a few different companies that I'm going to be checking out, seeing which one would best fit our needs. But yes, so a tankless water heater that is appropriate for your camper would be highly recommended. Not doing what we did.
Because it's just electric.
It's just electric, and it's wired a little differently than I'd like, and But
this was not an NRVTA tech.
Yes, this was not an NRVTA technician, which, folks, I highly recommend. It's just having that peace of mind of them being, yes, everyone may not do it the way you do it exactly, but having that NRVTA stamp or just talking to them, knowing that they went to that course is just so much better than someone that is just started an RV tech business. And not that there's ones out there that have not gone through that course, not that you have to go through that course. For us, it just puts us at ease.
I'll leave a link of them in the bio.
Yes.
In the description.
So yes, that's that.
And moving back under the camper.
Back under the camper. All right, ready?
Welcome back under the camper.
Right below the water heater, the rear driver's side leaf spring hanger, it snapped. I found this out when we got in the camper hot-shotted to Arizona for a job, and I had found out when we were going to leave about 5 days before we were going to leave for Colorado. This was in 21.
Yeah.
Or actually spring of 22. And I had a guy come out with a welder, and I helped him cut the old one off, put a new one on, because I didn't have a welding machine with me or on me. And so, yeah, that was about, so the water heater, let's go back. Let me backtrack, sorry. Price on that water heater. The first one was about $650 for the standard water heater that comes with your RV from the factory. Now they're coming with tankless water heaters, so the old style. And this tankless water heater was around, for him to install, was around $1,100.
I think 800 total.
800 total?
I think so.
Maybe,
or close to it.
It's close to it. So the leaf spring, I think it was like, oh my goodness, I think it was like
$300, I think.
$20-$30 for the hanger, and someone's comfortable. $200 with this machine. Get that thing welded up for me. I did buy a floor jack for it as well to help take the weight off this leaf spring so we could get that leaf spring unbolted. Yeah, so that's
total,
that.
How much did it cost?
Really just $200 for the leaf spring hanger. Yeah, because you really didn't need to buy the floor jack. The floor jack was just an extra thing that I had, and that was like $300. But you don't have to have that.
All right, last one from the outside, then inside. Last thing, the awning.
My favorite, do-it-yourself, easy replacement / upgrade. This is a 15-foot, 16-foot awning from Ruck Pro. The cost of the fabric, all we had to buy was just the fabric, the frame, electronics and everything. Nothing was wrong with it, so I just bought the fabric for, I think it was $120. They have different sizes ranging from anywhere from $80, so a small fabric, up to probably $180, $200 for the fabric
and colors
itself. And different colors. Yeah, you can do different shade colors. Ours had it was like a 3 different color kind of tone to it, and we just wanted to go with a standard white color, which I think it's great, but all these sap leaves from Colorado kind of have stained a little bit, but hopefully some Scotch-Brite pads will clean it off. But yeah, so all in all, and Bryce and I put that in ourselves. So,
we also had to buy a rivet gun.
Oh yeah, rivet gun.
I think a few little
some rivets, rivet gun. I bought some
like little pick things.
Little pick things. Basically, you slide them in so it'll lock the spring in place. All in all, $50. So plus with the $120 awning, let's say $170 or $200 for everything. Yeah, very easy. It's so easy to do. Definitely a 2-person job.
Yeah.
Definitely a 2-person job.
Yeah. All right, now to inside.
And another thing that I had replaced too, which was very easy to do, was I replaced both fabrics.
Oh yeah, the screens.
Of the screens. This one was him and his little brother had
culprit.
had tore a little bit.
Doggy door.
And I had it was just time for it to be replaced.
Yeah.
So I replaced both of them.
Yeah. Next one, when you first walk in, what is missing? Our new doorknob. The old one just wouldn't completely latch anymore, so we just haven't replaced it yet. It's actually kind of hard to replace doorknobs, apparently, in campers, because the way that this door is flush with the trim, I guess, it's just kind of hard to find one, so that is going to get replaced. Another thing, if you watched our last, or 2 videos ago, our microwave went out, and we just trashed it. So that's gone. I don't think we'll be replacing that anytime soon.
I do want to try to find a little exhaust fan.
Oh yeah, if you know of a small exhaust fan that would fit there, let us know in the comments below. And then I'm pretty sure this is the last thing that has broken, is there used to be an electric fireplace right there. Now it is Kenai's cave. And I even put a, oh no, is it dead? A puck light in there for him. Dollar Tree, y'all. But yeah, so we tried to fix it, and we thought we did, but then we put it back in and it just gave out. So we don't have an electric fireplace anymore. We do have a small little fireplace heater thing that we got from
Tractor Supply for 20 bucks.
For 20
It's a
bucks.
Redstone. I highly
Yep.
recommend it.
Yeah.
And yes,
It's
so
awesome.
nice to have.
But-
A second thing, or
Oh,
third or
yeah,
fourth thing
another
that was
thing.
broken in the camp inside
Forgot.
was our original slide
Blinds.
down blinds.
This one does not have
It
them.
broke, so I'm going to go on to
Rec Pro.
Rec Pro and purchase another one.
Yep. So I think that's pretty much it of what's actually broke. But
Correct.
this kind of gives you an idea of, I guess, costs of things, like how much it costs to replace stuff. Now, this is really going to depend on what type of camper you have, how you
Yes.
use your camper, how you maintain your camper. So this is just from our situation, what has happened. Now, we have definitely been very blessed with a great camper, because I've seen some people that it seems like their camper breaks on them all the time, and it costs thousands upon thousands of dollars to do it. I will say, I'll leave the link for the NRVTA below. If you have a person come out, just forewarn you, if anything breaks, it's usually about like what, $1,000 you're going to be dropping usually to fix something.
Typically, from what
Typically.
it seems. So that's why I try to do a lot of things myself. And I think being on the road for 3.5 years inside the fifth wheel, I really feel that if you kind of slow down, do some research, talk to a few people, you will save yourself hundreds or thousands of dollars if you can diagnose some of these problems yourselves. And sometimes it's cheaper just to replace the whole unit itself, and you get a brand new unit, not RV, a component or different things throughout the camper. If you just replace it and do it yourself, you can get a brand new one instead of calling an RV tech out to have them diagnose it, because that could be anywhere upwards of low as $150 an hour to $250 an hour for them to come out. But yeah, that's what I recommend.
Yeah. So hopefully that gives you all some ideas or like a reference point of what's broken. If I think of anything else, I'll add it to this video, but I'm pretty sure that's all that's actually like legit broke in our camper. If you want to see like maintenance, what we do about yearly or kind of things that we've done to help maintain, let us know. If you want to see upgrades, which are not very many, then let us know in the comments below. Maybe that will be like one separate video. We just wanted to give people an idea of like what's actually broke in the camper.
Yes.
So we haven't had any fridge problems, thankfully. No stove problems. No slide problems. I think we haven't had any AC problems at all.
No, that's it. Yeah, I need to do some maintenance on that, but that's
Yeah, I think Chase
Other
might
than
clean
that,
those this week. If you made it to the end, thank you as always. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Next video after this, because I know some of y'all, I promised a few videos back about the RV park that we're at right now, but it's going to be a combination of 3 RV parks, because by the time we do traveling and all this other stuff within the next few weeks, it's just going to be easier to do that. That's why you're getting this video. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. We appreciate y'all as always. And if I think of anything else, I will add it to the video. If not, this will probably be the end of the video. So, yeah. See y'all next week.
enjoy.
I feel like we have to stop meeting this way. But if you've watched any of our videos, you know that majority of them are probably going to end with me saying something at the very end. We just wanted to let you know that there are some good RV techs out there that are not with NRVTA. We have just used NRVTA in the past and have had great experience with them. Now, there are some great RV techs out there, and there are some RV techs out there. And I think the number one thing that we've learned is to use your better judgment, trust your gut. And when you meet them and when you talk to them on the phone, you'll be able to get a feel for what kind of RV tech they are. So I'm just letting y'all know, we are not bashing RV techs that are not with NRVTA whatsoever. I found them because I was trying to find a different RV tech than the one that put in our water heater, and I wasn't finding any in our area, and then the NRVTA popped up. So that's how I found out about them. So we're not endorsed by them or anything like that. That we just want to share our experiences with y'all. So trust your better judgment, trust your gut. I should have trusted my gut when having that RV tech come over. That was my fault. I take responsibility for it. Chase isn't going to hear the end of this video. He says he takes responsibility for it, but it was really my fault. He won't say it, but we know it was my fault. So I take full responsibility for it. I should have trusted my gut, and now, yep. So you learn. I just wanted to make that clear. Again, there are great techs out there, some with the NRVTA, some without the NRVTA. I usually just Google search is how I found the non-NRVTAs in the past. Sometimes RV parks will have RV techs that they recommend as well. So that's how I find them. I just wanted to let y'all know and to clarify that, because I know some people are going to be like, well, there's some good ones without the NRVTA. Yes, there are. Just wanted to clarify that. So yeah, just trust your gut, trust your better judgment. Even Chase, after he was done, he was like, I don't want them to think that, because we met some great RV techs that are not with the NRVTA. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because I knew someone in the comments was going to say something. But anyway, as always, we greatly appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all next week.